we saw Vegeta briefly. He's not in this.
No, he went to Dragon Ball Z chapter 92 or 97.
Yeah, it's 97 by mistake.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, speaking of Dragon Ball, hello everybody. Welcome back to Le Dragon Ball Book Club. We have two little sagas here. Well, I guess sagas makes it sound like they're super
like
long.
Arc.
They're not.
It's a arc.
They're not very long at all. So we're going to be covering them as the same thing here. I just lost. Wow, I just blue screened right there, everybody, but that's okay. Anyway, thank God I'm not by myself, or else this podcast would be fucked. I have friends that they can talk when I don't know what I'm saying. Like right now, I have the Ty, I have the Silver, I have the me. Hey, how's it going? And then, of course, we have the lovely Zenith Annie Manga, who just posted a wonderful video. It's going dummy right now. The reviews are in. Everybody loves it. It's a great video. You should watch it for yourself. Link to his channel is in the description. All that good stuff. It's a good video. Just go fucking watch it. What the fuck are you sitting here for? Actually, don't leave. Don't leave. Stay right here.
Yeah, you can wait the hour that it's gonna be first, you know.
We'll fucking listen. We'll speed run this podcast, and then you can go watch Zenith's. You can go watch Zenith's video. There we go. But I don't have anything to say, obviously, for this little intro bit. I'm stumbling over my words all over the place. Been a long day for you, boy. But is there anything you fellas would like to say before we get started?
No, I just want to talk about Dragon Ball.
All right, fellas. So the first little saga we got here is the Fortuneteller Baba. Fortuneteller Baba. Overall, I like this little saga arc thing, whatever you want to call it. I don't know. I guess after the Red Ribbon arc, I was like, all right, so we're probably gonna have like not like a hard reset, but sort of like a soft reset for the series, where it's like we kind of return to normal for a little bit and then we go into what happened, because the Red Ribbon arc was huge. That was a really big arc for the series, and so I was like, all right, we'll probably have like a little bit of normalcy first. But no, we just dive right into it, literally right where we picked off, or like right where we left off, rather. It's just like, yeah, let's go see the old crone so we can figure out where the other Dragon Balls are so we can bring back this kid's dad, which shouts out because I low-key forgot he was dead. So, like, makes sense why we jump right into it. I thought you were saying something. My bad. I just wanted to stop talking. I thought you were going to say something. But, yes. So we go off to go find the old crone. Very nice. I see her in Dokkan all the time when I used to play, so I got fucking flashbacks every time I wanted to pull a good unit. Fucking bitch. God damn it. But it was cool to see this little like gauntlet you have to run here. It was nice because like usually in stories, it's like, all right, well, the journey is essentially just go find this person and they'll tell you what you need to know, and then you go off on your journey. But this one, it was literally just like, all right, well, it wasn't very hard finding this person, but the challenge is just getting that info out of them. I thought that was very nice. For a second, I forgot that you could just pay your way to get in here on some fucking microtransaction shit.
That was so funny.
Yeah, so I saw like the older couple walk out like, wow, I did leave my gold pickling stone there. I was like, damn, they got hands? But then she was just like, yeah, no, you can just pay. What was it, like 20 million? Like, it was a lot, wasn't it?
Yeah, about
10 million.
Either way, it was going to cost you an arm and a leg. So, you know, you had to break an arm and a leg just to get through.
Oh, my God. Yeah, no way. Like, she just looked at him. She was like, all right, yeah, here's the money. Give it to me, please. Oh, you don't have it? Cool. Run this fucking fade then. And then we get into the little 5 champions here. Who was the first one? Let me pull it up. I know
the vampire.
Yeah, right, Count Dracula. Yes. Oh, very fitting.
Wait,
for
he
October.
was literally just Dracula? What
Count Dracula. Yep.
Oh yeah, I'm seeing it now. Wow.
Yeah. Count
hey,
Dracula.
You know this arc is pretty fitting for October because it's very full of just like monsters.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Yeah, look at us. Definitely was not a random occurrence. Look at us being on top of things. Very topical we are here in this book club. And speaking of, I guess tops, Krillin fucking. Krillin just trying to jump and slam this dude into the ground, but ended up just fucking dropping himself on his own head. That was something. This boy got his ass whooped. Now that I'm looking back through this fight,
Yeah, no, it was pretty much a clean fucking sweep.
it makes
it's
me
real
sad
bad.
too, man, because Krillin was like, even later on in the World Tournament arc we're gonna be talking about, Krillin did pretty well, man.
Yeah, like here's the thing.
Hey man, this loss was Goku's fault because Krillin was like centering his chi to
That's
keep all the
true.
blood in, and then Goku was like, "Hi, you're bald," and then Krillin's like, "Shut up," and then all the blood gushes out and he's losing consciousness.
Yeah, got his shit rocked. Were you saying something, Zenith?
Damn, Goku really never let him win a fight. That's wild. Whether he's against him or not.
You will never ever win as long as I am in your presence. But yeah, I thought it was
Real
pretty
hater
funny. Yeah, right. Honestly, I wish I could be a hater like that. Not really, but I thought it was pretty funny to see like the blood. It was like fucking Play-Doh, like those little Play-Doh things that you'd get. You smush them in. It was nice. At least for me, Krillin got his shit whacked. And then he got knocked out of the arena. They gave my boy a transfusion though, so at least he's okay. And then who else was next? Was it Yamcha? Was Yamcha the next? No, it was before that. It was
yeah.
Yeah,
It's Poir and
Poir and Upa. They walk in there and I was not expecting them to fucking finesse him. I was like, damn, we're really just throwing these two out to the wolves here. Like, I just watched my boy Krillin get swept. Here we are. They put the brakes on.
Upa in this fight is he doesn't really do much because like.
What do you mean he T-posed on him, bro?
Well, yeah, Dracula tries to bite Poir, then Poir turns into porcupine, which is good. And then Upa does the crucifix pose, which is just when you're T-posing. To scare the vampire.
Dominance, you know?
Yeah,
like, that's how you do it.
And then Poir. But, like, couldn't Poir have just become a crucifix?
Well, listen. I feel like listen. Poir, he couldn't waste too much energy because he had to transform into the hamburger helper hand. So he can't just transform, you know, like he can't just do that. Plus, I feel like you're underselling Upa in this fight because my boy had the garlic breath too, bruv. We can't forget about that.
Oh, he did?
He did have the garlic breath. He blew it at him, and then he flew away, and that was what allowed him to then aim his fucking fangs at Poir, and then he jabaited him into the porcupine thing. So it's like really a combo offense, to be honest.
All right, I'll give it to Upa
then.
Yeah, hey, listen. The T-pose into the hamburger helper bonk, that's an undefeated combo right there. Put them in fighters.
I don't know. I think we're underselling the transformation to the porcupine for the most part. Because, like, seriously, like, try.
All right, fellas, I am not about to spend this much time talking about fucking Count Dracula.
No. Let's talk about the power scaling of Poir and Upa.
Oh god,
It's gotta be addressed here. Like, this is gonna be important later.
You're just cool with
type shit. I you know, that's just how I feel. I feel like, you know, no more Upa erasure. My boy was carrying his fucking weight in this fight.
Exactly.
So moving on to the next one, we have Yamcha versus the Invisible Man. God damn, this is another fight where my boy got boxed. He got his shit rocked here. Which I guess makes sense. Invisible Man.
I mean, he
and all
didn't
that good
lose.
stuff. Yeah, but like he was about to get his shit just destroyed. And shout out to Roshi for being horny on main. He was able to save the day. I don't know what I was expecting. I was like, oh, he's gonna like show him how to, I don't know, fucking sense him with ki or whatever. The Bulma, I don't know why you're here, but yeah, no, that makes sense. Another undefeated combo.
This is truly Dragon Ball when the series was really a gag series for the most part.
Yeah,
So,
this is
something-
it.
Something funny that I did back when whenever I first finished reading like Dragon Ball, Bleach, One Piece, and Naruto is what I wanted to do was I was like, I'm gonna go back. I'm just gonna read like the 100th chapter of each series, just to see how like the significance of that. It's like, oh, in chapter 100 of One Piece, they enter the Grand Line and stuff like that. Well, I'm like, yeah, this is cool stuff. And then I went to Dragon Ball, and chapter 100 is the one where Bulma shows her boobs.
Yep, that's Dragon Ball. Bulma
Probably
shows her
There it
Tutorial
is.
titties.
special.
Yeah, she shows her titties, and it gets him the win because this man is covered in. Look like he got a vat of oil dumped on him. No, that's
Yeah,
just
that is
blood.
not blood, my man. Oh my god.
That boy was
Ooh.
leaking. God damn.
What is this man supposed to look like in general? Like, cause what an odd shape.
What a
What an odd
silhouette.
shape.
Yeah, what an outline.
Bro, I mean, like, shit, this might just be him in base form, you know? We run into a fucking wolf man later on, so I don't know. I don't fucking
We
know
so do.
anymore.
See,
Yeah.
we are on that.
It kind of makes me wonder why he wasn't a champion. You know?
Probably. Like, would they even let him in the world tournament? I doubt it. No way that's
Well,
fair.
yeah,
right?
like,
I think they could, yeah.
I mean, yeah,
like-
why wouldn't he? It's like his ability, you know?
Part of his body.
Yeah, right?
So he should be allowed to do it. If Gurren or whatever Gurren,
I don't
Yeah,
remember
yeah.
his name.
Garen,
if he could fly, then this
well,
guy
there's
could
a
be
difference
invincible.
between a nigga being able to fly and I just can't see you. Like, there's a difference between that. I
They're
don't
both
know.
really big advantages when you
Yeah,
think about it. Like being
that's
able to
true.
fly when your opponent can't. That's a huge thing.
Well,
Alright, so
that's the thing, right? Like, you can fly, yeah, like, so I can't ring out you, but I could still knock you out. Like, I could still make you surrender. Being
hey
invisible.
man, you could still make the invisible man surrender. You just gotta find him.
It's
possible. It's possible. So that means he should be allowed to fight.
Here's the thing, right?
Right.
If he entered the next tournament, like that is the next arc, he would have lost.
Yes.
So how
Like,
unfair can it be?
exactly.
I mean, yeah, I guess. I guess. I don't know. I just feel like that's a slight bit of an advantage. Slight bit more of an advantage than any other one. But whatever. It don't matter. This boy got folded. Wolf Fang Fist, go die. So after that, we get sent to this really cool arena to fight Satan, right? Or is it? No, it's the Zombie Man. We fight Zombie Man first.
I think he's a
Mummy.
mummy.
Right.
Come on, Sam,
Uh,
you're better than this.
Yeah.
Right.
And we fight him in the Devil's Cesspool, which is a statue of two devils
Tongue
French
kissing
kissing on toilets.
Mm.
I never
Yeah.
noticed the toilet part. That is a bit silly now that you mention it.
Yeah.
He's got the
I
toilet paper as well.
Yeah. I think they even in the anime, I think they just call it the Devil's Toilet, right? I think that's just what it is. Instead of like the Devil's Cesspool, I think they just call it the Devil's Toilet.
You know, I have watched the anime, but it's been years that I don't have the knowledge to
I only know of it
All that
because
part
of
either, so you gotta give your word for it.
I only know of it because C-React's a big YouTuber. Shout out to him. He made like a Jeopardy video for Dragon Ball, and that was like one of the questions, like where did Goku fight the mummy, and like what was the name of the arena they were in? And the answer was Devil's Toilet. So I'm guessing that was just because of the anime.
Okay, yeah.
But I don't know. I don't fucking know. I've never
Lots
seen
of-
the anime. But
Lots of names are changed in the anime, so it makes sense.
that's for True City, and also very True City. I was not expecting Mummy Boy to be the fighter that he was. Well, I mean, like, that was the point, obviously, because he looked like a big tanky dude. But no, he was just,
Oh yeah,
he whooped the fuck out of Yamcha.
I
Like,
got
I was
so
not expecting him to be
affected by
fast.
this right because I thought like Yamcha won this fight and then went on to lose to the next guy, but no, he loses the mummy earlier. I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah, the fucking mummy was on his Spider-Man shit, bro. Yamcha knocked him off. He was like, nah, not today. Fucking web slinged back up, came on the other side and beat the shit out of this poor man. Punched him in the face, kneed him in the ribs, beat him over the head.
Double axe.
Yeah, beat him over the head. Like, god damn. And then, my boy Yamcha can't catch a fucking break, man. Yamcha just got his shit rocked. Man's ribs is broken. Got punched
What
in his
else
face.
is new?
God damn. Listen, bro. My man got so fucked up, right? He got fucked up physically. Bulma having to fuck him up with her words. Be like, man, you looked pathetic out there. Well, bitch, why don't you fight him? God damn. He whooped my fucking ass. Why don't you go out there and fight him? He's so easy. Golly. He's wrapped up in bandages. He fucking killed me. Those bandages were for me. He was a portable fucking medic. That's what it was. He whooped my ass, bro. Damn. But yeah, I feel so bad for my boy, especially like now knowing, because of course, you know, it's the meme where Yamcha just comes in and gets fucked. It's sad to see it happen so early on.
I thought he would be cool now, if any time.
Right, yeah, like I thought he'd sort of have that fall off towards the end of Dragon Ball and obviously going into Dragon Ball Z. No, like we beat him in our like the arc he was introduced, or I guess like the arc after whenever. And then afterwards, it was all downhill from there, bruv. It was all downhill from
Just
there.
like the very moment he
Bro,
met Goku.
Are you, Sailor? Are you doubting my boy Yamcha? I can't believe this. I'm going to have to cross you up on the fighters every.
Well, listen.
I'm gonna have to use that Wolfgang Fist mix now. Like I have to.
I don't
to
doubt
defend my boy.
Yamcha in fighters. Yamcha was like, I think back in season
Oh,
1, he was like
absolutely.
the best character in the game. But like,
Oh yes.
yeah, Yamcha's really good in fighters. But outside of that, you know what I learned? Yamcha's really good when someone else is him. You got Yamcha in fighters. You have Yamcha, like the gag manga, like the time I was reincarnated as Yamcha. Yamcha's just
Yamcha
better off
eats
when
gag
he's
manga.
not, when he doesn't have the fucking controller. That's real disrespectful. God damn, boy. One day, we're gonna train you up, Yamcha. We gonna get you out. But that day is not today, unfortunately. He gets his shit rocked by the mummy. But luckily, we got Goku here, and Goku cleans up just like we all thought he would. It's sort of funny to see Goku get his ass whooped for a little bit, and he's like, all right,
Yeah,
time to die. Like,
It's kind of wild. I mean, and when you have the actual context for it with him knowing he's an actual alien, it's just like it really is just blatantly unfair. Or how
What?
much
Goku's
stronger
an
he is.
alien? What are you?
What? That's
Whoa.
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 You're breaking my mind right now. What?
How
But
can
yeah,
he be an
no.
alien? He's clearly a monkey. Monkeys aren't from space. Oh.
This was a
God
good one.
damn.
Oh, that's a side point. It's like I'm just saying. It's like it is just very unfair just how much stronger he is than everyone else right now. It's like
Yeah. I mean, he literally
Yeah.
one-shots the guy who beat the shit out of Yamcha.
Yeah. Just
Literally
cleans up
just like,
everything.
okay, yeah, like he just like ran in, mink, one hit. He just like fell over on him. Just like, god damn. I think even, I don't think it was that attack, but there's one where Roshi was just like, damn, I didn't even see that. What the fuck? Like, what is going on right now? It's really like, it's crazy, right? Because as much as it's like, man, I wish Yamcha was cool, or man, I wish Krillin was cool, you know, I wish they got stuff. I don't get tired of Goku, like, I don't get tired of his progression. Like, I don't come into it and I'm just like, oh, here Goku goes again to steal the spotlight. I'm just like, oh yeah, Goku. Like, I get excited for it, you know? So it's a weird spot. I'd have never really had this feeling before, because usually when it is like, oh, I wish this character was cool, it's just because the main character comes in and cleans shit up, and that's kind of what it is. And I don't know, maybe I'll feel that way later on. I know a lot of fans in the community sort of feel like the series is just the Goku and Vegeta show. Maybe not so much anymore with the superhero movie and and fucking Orange Piccolo and Gohan Beast. I can't believe those are canon names, but I know. Yeah, right. Gohan Blanco. So hopefully that sort of starts to turn around for the community. But I know for a while it was just kind of like, oh, the heroes show up and nobody else gets to be cool. So I don't know. This is how I feel. What were you saying, Ty?
Went to the doctor, and then he found out he was morbidly a beast. He's so real for that.
I mean, Gohan can literally just like that dude is fucking ridiculous. That man can go to school for like 10 years and be like, I feel like folding a nigga today, and then just do it.
Let's get talking about
I still gotta see that
another
movie.
Gohan.
Yeah, I gotta see it too, but whatever. We'll
Same.
save that for a little later on. Hopefully it comes out soon on digital. I'll just buy it. I don't even know if it's in theaters. Whatever. I'll tell you who is in right now. The devil. He comes in and he's gonna box the shit out of Goku. Psych.
Straight up Satan.
Straight up Satan. Yeah, he jumps in.
I-
Bon voyage. Someone
I want to
other
give
villain
a
says that. I'm
shout
sorry,
out
go
to an anime only line from the dub,
Okay.
where the devil dude is talking to the masked fighter, and he's just like, the masked guy's like, does this mask make me look fat? And the devil's like, your body makes you look fat, the mask just makes you look stupid. It was
Oh
so
my god.
That's fucking sick. Why did they not, bro? That should have been manga accurate right there. That's fucking awesome. That's a fucking bar right there. God damn. If I was Gohan, I would have been like, all right, man, fuck you. I'm going back to Snake Way. I ain't doing this shit no more.
nah, I'm going back to heaven.
I ain't doing this shit no more, man. God damn it. I just wanted to surprise my grandson. Fuck. God damn, that's amazing.
Oh, I also like this line whenever the devil comes out to fight Goku, and Goku just like, are you guys all weirdos?
Like, what the fuck is up with y'all, man?
God damn, this is the most disrespectful.
Yeah, right? It's like, damn, what the fuck is wrong with y'all? Y'all are wildin', says the dude with a fucking monkey tail. But hey, I guess it's fitting for Goku. He just doesn't know any better. As we can see later on in the fight, my boy is pure of heart. He got hit with the whatever beam. He's like, yes, if you have any evil in your heart, you will fucking die, explode, die, go to hell, die. But of course, our
Anyway,
boy Goku
the next fight's really cool.
is too pure. Yeah. Goku wins. That's it.
That
Yeah.
actually want to bring up. There's been this weird stigma around Goku that there's a lot of people out there who want to make Dragon Ball seem a lot deeper than it really is. Like, Dragon Ball's not like that. It's not super simple, but it's not as deep. And there are a lot of people who say like Goku is a morally gray character, is what they like to say. And that's something that was perpetuated by Toriyama himself, being like, oh, I don't like how the anime made Goku seem like more of a hero character. It's like, motherfucker, you made him pure of heart. You made him pure good. All right? I don't know
Yeah.
what you want from him.
It's just like, yeah, when you have this scene in your series where it's like, yes, you are righteous, you have the moral high ground, you are just an amazing human being, Goku.
Like, he literally
It's
rides
literally
the
not even that
cloud.
scene. It's every fucking chance he gets. He's like,
Yeah.
yeah, you are pure of heart.
It's
Perfect.
like, wow,
Perfect
Goku,
person.
you're amazing. It's like, damn, I can't believe how the anime did my boy like this. Nigga, you did it.
Yeah, it very much confuses me when so many people are trying to see like, no, Goku's not all good. He's got some bad in him, and he's just a morally great character. No, he's not. No, he's not at all. He's pure of heart. He rides the Nimbus, which is literally only
He
you're
wouldn't
only
be able
allowed
to ride it, yeah.
if you're pure of heart. He can't get killed by this attack that the devil throws him because he's pure of heart. It's clearly stated that he's just a good person through and through.
Yeah, I didn't even know that was like a topic of discussion in the community. That's fucking wild.
Yeah, it's weird. It's definitely those people who, like, you hear the words like Dragon Ball is simple and for babies, and you're like, well, that's not true. And then some people take real offense to that and then try to make it sound like deeper than it really is. It's not as deep as it really is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, I mean, it's a very straightforward series, I want to say.
It has lots of underlying themes that are really good, But there are some people who try to like go even further with it because like they just want it to seem much better. The idea of it being
Yeah.
deeper means that it's good to them, you know?
That's kind of a thing in terms of just anime discourse
Yes,
in general.
yeah.
Yeah. But that's another conversation. Honestly,
Yeah, yeah.
we can have that conversation tomorrow because God, MHA Twitter was on fire. I don't even really, I'm not even in MHA Twitter like that anymore, but I just saw some dumb shit that made it to my timeline. But let's talk about some good stuff. This fight with Gohan, this was really lit. I like this shit a lot. Very, very good fight though.
Yes.
It's just a simple, just flat out brawl between these two. No tricks, no nothing. We just out here throwing hands. I like that. It showed the progression of everything. I like how Gohan reacted, where it wasn't just like, you're strong, so I imagine that wouldn't finish you off. Come now, Goku, let us fight. He throws Goku into the tiles. Goku gets up. He's like, what the fuck? Like, he's genuinely surprised. Like, he starts to do the Kamehameha, and I think he's like, whoa, hey. Like, he's just like, oh, come on now. Like, chill out. I like that. It makes this, it gives a lot more personality to this little bit. It's very nice. Oh, I just noticed my book is kind of fucked up when it comes to the ink here, but whatever. But yeah, it gives this fight a lot more personality. It's not just like stoic grandpa is strong. You sort of see, like, how do I word this? Even though we don't get to see too much of Gohan and Goku interacting together, you sort of, like, once Goku rather realizes who it is, you can sort of see like how close they are and how much they care about each other, and like you can feel why. Like you can feel like they just enjoy each other's presence. It's not like the young master and the fucking old master or whatever who cares.
Yeah.
You know, like it's genuinely they're a family. Like they love each other.
Yeah.
It's nice.
I can't
like
find
that.
the word for it either, but like, yeah, it does give like a warm, fuzzy feeling, you know?
Exactly. Yeah. I
like
prefer that
I
a
like
lot
this
more.
this one scene before, or like whenever they're going out to the outside arena, and Krillin notices that Goku is looking a bit weird, and Goku's like, that guy smells kind of nice, and Krillin's like, well, I guess he just showers well. I was like, no, like he has a happy smell that I like, and it's because it's the grandpa, and it's like, that's nice.
His grandpa.
It's just
reminds me
a
of the
really
old days.
sweet ending to everything.
Yeah, it's really nice, man. I like it.
I like that moment. It's like when he
It's something
realizes
Dragon
who
Ball's
he
good at.
is, and
It's
he
just-
actually just runs up. It's nice because again, it's like I mean, you have to actually put it well into one panel. It's like as strong as he is, he's still just a kid, you know?
Exactly. Yeah. Man's been gathering the Dragon Balls all this time, or just gathering the 4-star Dragon Ball just so he can sort of like remember his grandpa that way. So it's
Right.
nice to see him like that whole time, or like nice to see him in that moment, sort of. Because, man, again, coming off Red Ribbon, like, we saw Goku at the end. He was like, all right, fucking leave me alone, and just charge into a base and just blow everything up. So, like, it was nice to see him.
Goku commits mass homicide and is rewarded with his father.
Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, but it was a very nice scene, and Zenith was sort of talking about it a little bit. Dragon Ball is very good at that, like just nice heartwarming moments. I really like that a lot. And then we got Pilaf. They show back up and they're like,
That was great. That was just
they
great.
show back up and they're like, all right, we got his weakness. We're moving on in. So they move on in. They try to get him. But luckily, Grandpa was looking out for Goku. He ain't know it. Ripped his tail off in their fight. That, man, I was not expecting the tail, because I think in the like later parts, you just take the tail off. It's just off. I was not expecting Goku to, like, how many times has he lost his tail in this series? I feel like it's like 2
Twice
or
now,
3 now.
believe.
Yeah. My boy is just got it taken off. He's got it right back. I was very surprised, but hey, it came in handy here because, as I mentioned earlier, Pilaf was coming to snatch that shit. He was gonna take his fucking balls away. He was gonna grab his tail and take his balls, and then Goku Goku shows up. They gather all around him. They're like, "Oh, we don't see his tail. Where's his tail at?" They burn my boy's drip. God damn, bro. He just had his fucking wiener hanging out. How dare you? Burn my guy's drip. Now he got to fucking walk around with his shit all out. Y'all deserve to get beat up for that. Y'all deserve to get y'all ass whooped for that. No cap. Again, I don't think I'll ever get tired of Goku just being strong and beating the shit out of people. Like,
because here it's really well set up for the gag, where it's like, oh, Gohan is going to take advantage of his one weakness. You have these people who, through that plot point, learn about the weakness, so they're gonna they're gonna take advantage of that. They're going over there bringing the exact thing that Goku wants to find, and then he turns out to lose his tail, and then he has what he's looking for basically brought to him without the weakness. It's a really well set up gag.
It is, yeah. It's fucking sweet, man. I love this shit. Hopefully Pilaf shows up again at least one more time in the series, because every time they have so far, their little gang, it's been funny. I like it. Shouts out, speaking of things that I like, each time we've seen Shenron, the panel has been sick. Like, I'm looking at the page where he's summoned and Goku's like looking up at him in awe. So fucking good, man. He looks so sweet. Comes in and we bring back Upta's dad. We couldn't at least get him out of the doit first. No, I mean, like, I guess doesn't matter too much. He got himself out of there, but it's just like, all right, we're gonna bring him back, and then he suffocates. Like, damn.
It's their first revival. All right, listen, we got a
I'm
little.
gonna
you
be
know what?
honest.
That's fair.
To be fair, I kind of expected the guy to just be like summoned to existence.
Like brought out of the grave or something. Yeah.
So it's like, Shenron was just kind of being a dick.
Yeah,
Shenron popped out.
He can
Yeah,
also bring it in.
Shenron
Could have
popped
easily
out.
done that.
He was just like, "Oh, watch this. This is gonna be funny." Go ahead. You want me to bring him
Now
back?
you're covered
All
in
right.
dirt.
Yeah.
It's very much like the genie level of it, where it's like there's no trickery, but you do kind of gotta be a bit specific, or else he's not gonna do it because he's such a lazy douchebag.
Yeah. He's like, I don't have time for this shit, man. I need to go
Yeah.
take a nap for another year. It's like, damn, bro. All right. I do like how Goku. Oh, I'm sorry. What were you saying?
Like, whenever I said I wanted $1 million, I meant like in my bank account. I was like, well, then you should have said that. See ya.
Yeah, really. It's just like, oh, you just specified it. But hey, I'm really happy that they explained this little moment here with Goku, because he just jumped up and grabbed one. I was like, damn, why don't we just always do that? Like, damn, we should just do that. That'd be sick. But no, they go away for a year. That makes a lot more sense. That's it's nice. You don't have to spam it all the time, because, with something as game-changing as the Dragon Balls that can do literally anything, being able to spam that can get a little bit mucky
I'm pretty
on
sure it
that.
actually does become isn't that an actual plot in GT?
I don't know. I've never seen GT.
Yes,
I think
it
it's in
is. It does
GT.
become a part. In GT, at the very last arc is I think I brought this up in the first podcast for this, but basically one of the final bosses is the Dragon Balls themselves get corrupted by evil energy because they were being overused.
Oh.
Because
Okay.
like the whole idea of the Dragon Balls is like normal people finding them and then making a wish, but because Goku and his gang at the point in Dragon Ball Z becomes so powerful that they just get the Dragon Balls whenever the hell they want. They
The
overuse
Dragon
the hell-
Radar.
Yeah, so they overuse the hell out of them, and then they become like evil energy fills it up, and then just they become evil dragon people. It sounds pretty cool, right?
I take it wasn't.
It sucks.
Damn.
Hey, there are three good dragons. There are three good of the dragons. They're really fun. The rest,
The rest
Yeah.
mid.
I remember seeing a clip on YouTube. There was an actual old dragon, one of the dark dragons, I believe they're called. It was actually created based on Oolong's wish.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
God
one of the
damn.
this one girl who's like super embarrassed because the wish that spawned her was the panty wish.
Oh, brother. Well, yeah, that sounds mid, all right. Tell you what wasn't mid, the next arc. 22nd World Tournament. I like the way that it sort of started out, because in Baba, the end of that, it's just like, all right, bro, listen, I need you to run to where you're going to be. Roshi was literally just making shit up. He's like, I need you to run to where you were, bro. I need you to run and train up, all that good shit. We'll meet you at the World Tournament. And then they're wondering why this fucker is late. Like, bro, you gave me the assignment.
Right.
I had to run here.
Well,
I had to get here.
It was more like the idea that Roshi is this like, well, if you want to train more, what will really help is not using your Nimbus Cloud to get around. It'll give you some good training, and you'll be able to explore the world. Which in the anime, there's lots of filler episodes in between these two arcs where he is
I
exploring.
like there was the one
And
where
they
he
are-
saved the
they
village
are
from
really
demons and the Ino Shikacho. Oh, you know, the Naruto episode.
What?
What? That sounds
Okay.
familiar.
Okay, no, it was absolutely a filler episode. It was basically like, so there was like this monster, or there was basically a cross of a boar, a butterfly, and okay, I forget, and a stag.
Yes.
Yes. Shikacho.
I remember it now. Yeah,
And that was an interesting one because that was technically in the anime. That was actually the first introduction we get to Tien and Chiaotzu.
in the anime. We meet Tien and Chiaotzu early, and that's the episode. I remember what you're talking about now. I never remember the little butterfly boar. I thought it was I just remembered it as a boar. But yeah, then basically because he wasn't using his Nimbus or anything, whenever the tournament was starting, he just ran all the way here and made everybody worried. And then they find out that the town that he swam to was all across the world.
Yeah, the opposite side of the earth. It was like Yahoy or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, Yahoy. I believe is how you say that. Yeah, the opposite side of the earth. My boy here I am. My boy did a fucking marathon and then almost won the tournament. Goddamn. My boy is built different. So they get all entered up. I think we can safely skip past the prelims because they win. I think the only real thing that we should bring up is obviously the Crane School. We got Tien and Chiaotzu. We got them showing up, and they're gonna be our sort of rivals for this. It's really interesting now that we're talking about them, because I knew Tien wasn't like a good guy when we at least when we first run into him, but I was very surprised because it seemed like he was very dedicated to go down the path he was on. But as we progress throughout the tournament, obviously, it's not so much the case. He's pretty unsure about himself. He doesn't know what he wants to do. I thought that was very nice. I thought it was like a nice little thing. Instead of just like the standard, yes, I am evil. I am going to kill you. Blah, blah, blah. It was more just like, man, I'm kind of just enjoying this fight right now, man. Like I'm kind of just having fun being me and not trying to become something that I'm kind of forced into. And like I thought I wanted this, but now that I'm here, I kind of don't know anymore. Like it does a lot for him as like a character, and it also does a lot for Roshi, or I guess Jackie Chun. My bad, they're not the same person. So
Absolutely, what is wrong? How can you mix them up?
Yeah, that's my bad right there. That's my bad. But it also does a lot for him as well, because his speeches to him, like, they don't seem like cheap or corny. Like, it's genuinely like an old master. It's like an OG, like sitting down the young guy and be like, listen, you have so much potential. You could be literally anything you wanted. You don't have to do this. Like, if you don't feel comfortable doing this, you don't have to. And it made those moments feel a lot more genuine. Like we brought up earlier, Dragon Ball has been very good when it comes to these sweeter moments, these more genuine moments. So this was really nice. I liked Tien's arc throughout this whole thing. I was totally not ready for Chiaotzu to be a little shit. So that was a surprise. But even him by the end of it, you're just like, I don't know if I want to be a dickhead anymore, man. Tien's enjoying himself, so it was nice to see that. It was very cool. It was a very good character arc for my boy Tien. But right now he's an asshole, and he has beef with my boy Yamcha. My boy Yamcha cannot
Let's get
catch
into
a
this
break.
tournament, baby.
Let's
Yeah,
get
no,
it.
like he did more than dog walk Yamcha. Like he literally broke his leg after.
Yeah,
like
that shit made me
that was just straight
cringe,
up
bro.
disrespect.
Yeah, just straight up busted his shit off. Like, god damn, man, I can't do that
Yeah.
shit. And
That was
look,
brutal.
yeah,
Yamcha gets to use a Kamehameha in this arc though, so it's good.
shouts out. Was that the first time he's done it?
That's the
I
first
think
time he's done
Yeah,
Wow.
it have to be.
it. Because everybody's so surprised that he's doing it.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. I forgot about that. Yeah. Damn.
And then Tien hits him with the 4S.
No,
reflect.
no. Oh no. Yeah, when I saw him put his hands together, I was like, oh, that's his reflect thing. That's cool. But yeah. Fuck. You can't catch a break, man. One day, Yamcha. One day.
You know what? You know
shouts
what
out.
the episode of Dragon Ball where Tien beats him. You know what that episode's called?
What? Probably Yamcha
Oh.
Falls or something.
It's called Yamcha's Big Break.
Oh no! They have to fucking disrespect my boy even more. God
It's-
damn!
Yeah, no, like it's
the
it's brutal, man.
Like
Oh
I
my
thought
God.
they would have just did the standard shit, because I will never forget this. I bring this up all the time because back when Super was coming out, the Tournament of Power was going on. I didn't know anything that was happening really, but everyone in the it felt like everyone in the anime community was talking about that. So I was watching those episodes week by week. Some of them were good, some of them, but like, man.
I know what you're going to talk about. Now. I
God,
remember.
dude, it was this big moment for Vegeta, and I was like, "This is so fucking sick, man!" Like I was like, "Man, this is so good. This is such a good episode." Vegeta, he's getting beat up, but he's not giving in. Like he's still putting up a decent fight, and then the episode ends, and it's like, "All right." Tune in next week. What will happen? Will Vegeta be able to beat this monster Jiren, or will he be unable to do it? Find out next time in Dragon Ball Super. Episode title: Vegeta Falls. Okay. So
Yeah.
like
It's like it was so funny because I think it's some of the fucking lines from some of the characters are talking in it, and one of them is Vegeta saying like, "I will not fall." Next episode, Dragon Ball Super, Vegeta falls.
Yeah, it's
It's
just
like,
like, come
yeah,
on, bro. God damn. Like, I
Yeah.
remember I watched it. I literally just threw my hands in the air. I was like, all right, fucking damn it. Damn
I don't
it.
know. I feel like this has got to be more disrespectful because like they actually made a pun out of it.
No, this is way more disrespectful. I was expecting them to do like the standard Dragon Ball thing and be like, oh, Yamcha just like tune in next week
No.
to see if Yamcha loses. Next time, Yamcha loses. Like, I just thought it would
No,
just be
it's-
that.
It's Yamcha's big break, which implies that he wins. Which he doesn't.
Exactly. It's clever and disrespectful. Like they put actual
It-
thought into that shit.
That's some real hater titling right
Yeah,
there.
it's like, god damn, bro, let my boy live for fuck's sake. Speak of letting things, Chiaotzu, you need to let go of that little piece of hair, bruv. Cut that shit off. I know this is going back a little bit, but I was looking at it for a couple of minutes now. Cut that bitch off. No, let that joint go, brother. It is over. But anyway, fast forwarding back to where we are, Tien just we gonna get you out, Yamcha. One day we gonna get you out. After that,
It's not gonna happen.
we gonna get you out, Yamcha. One day, bruv. One day.
You don't belong in there.
You
I'll
don't
get you out.
belong in there, bro. Look at my boy's unconscious leg, bro. You don't belong. Damn it. They put him on the fucking magic carpet too. Like he's a Disney attraction. Breaks my fucking heart. But anyway, speaking of attractions, I guess we have a furry in the tournament. Let's talk about it.
Yeah.
Why,
Yeah, no,
why'd you gotta
speaking of
segue like
disrespect,
that? What?
Like
What?
man,
What?
and Roji was he was just fucking playing with this man the entire fucking time.
Oh
Shit,
yeah,
like-
that was funny.
Yeah.
Well,
My
the whole
boy.
thing with like just the moon and how he's stuck like that's so good. Like that's such a good gag
Yeah,
to do.
because genuinely, I was like, why does he hate Roshi so much? Like, I was like, damn, what did he do to make that nigga that mad? Like, I was genuinely confused. But having him be like, motherfucker, I'm forever Wolfman now, man. How am I supposed to get any hoes in this fit? Which, honestly,
Well,
he had a better chance
he's-
of getting hoes in
in his own
Wolfman,
words,
huh?
he's man wolf, I guess.
Man
where
wolf.
it's like, yeah, it's like the opposite of a werewolf. That's how they explain it. In, where he when he sees the full moon, he turns into a man.
A man, yeah. Well, in my words, that nigga is just ugly. At least in his human form. Man wolf looks a lot better as a wolf.
That part, yeah, that part is really funny
I
because
feel like
he's
we
so,
gotta talk about how he got disqualified. Like seriously, he got
What?
tricked into chasing after a bone that Roshi threw.
Yeah, bro.
seriously.
gave
He
into
better.
his dog. Or just, he do got that dog in him.
He do got that dog in him, that's for sure. Yeah, my boy gave into
Yeah.
his urges, bro.
Yeah, that was
Listen,
his undoing.
we all do. One
But
day.
it's just really funny how like he's one of the reasons why he's so mad that he brings up is like, you have any idea how hard it is to get a date while I'm in wolf form? And then whenever Roshi turns him back into human form, he's just like, I don't think he's gonna have much luck.
That boy ain't gonna get no bitches. He gonna have the first man ever to have negative hoes. That's insane. Speaking of insane, using Krillin's head as a replacement for the moon is wild. I mean, it's a lot better than I thought it would be, to be honest, because I was like, there's no way Roshi has some crazy shit to just make a new moon, right? Like, there's no way he can just do that. But no, he's just like, all right, let me put you in the Genjutsu. Let me fucking hook you up here, and boom, now you're back. And now you'll never be able to transform again. That was nice. Very sweet, Orochi. After he just embarrassed him, just clowned him this entire fight. I'm
Yep.
happy at least.
Now, next-
I feel like in any other tournament. Sorry, Silver. Just one last thing for this little bit here. I'm happy that they didn't even try to play with the fact like, okay, Roshi, or I'm sorry, Jackie Chun, he outclasses this dude completely. Like, it's not close. Like, I feel like in so many other series, it'd just be like, Man Wolf would, like, the chapter would end with him, like, getting a lucky shot in, and he'd be like, oh, don't take me too lightly, old geezer, and that's about it. But no, like, Jackie Chun is like, bro, just fucking, come on, man.
You won't
Like,
be so high and mighty when I bring this gun.
Yeah, that's all. You're pretty good at martial arts. Can you dodge some bullets? It's like, damn.
Yeah, actually.
Dynamite martial.
Even then.
Yeah, I was about to say, I mean, Jackie Chun can just fucking catch them. Well, actually, that was Roshi who did that, so I don't know if he can do that.
True.
But yeah, I'm happy
on,
the
go on,
series
Silver.
literally didn't even like try to play with it. It was like, he's outclassed, don't even try. But yes, go ahead, Silver. I'm sorry.
I was just gonna say, moving on to the next fight, Chiaotzu versus Full Moon Krillin.
Yeah, yeah. Full Moon Krillin out here, boy.
Full moon.
I was not expecting Chiaotzu to keep that motherfucking thing on him with the Dodon Ray. Or
Oh, yeah.
Dodon Pa. I was not expecting that. I only know Chiaotzu from the Chiaotzu! Like, that's all I know him from, really. So, like, I didn't know he was like that. I know, like, the most that I knew combat-wise for Chiaotzu was that he paralyzes you for a little bit. And I don't even think he... No, he does use that later. That was about it. That's about all I knew about him.
He's got the round start wave dash. That's pretty impressive.
That boy is crazy. Yeah. Yeah, that boy is crazy with the shit. He got mix options. I respect it. Yeah, this was Krillin's first time doing the Kamehameha too, which was really weird to me because, again, referencing fighters, I see him use it so many times. So it's just like, oh yeah, I guess this is the first time he's ever used it, huh? I just kind of assumed that, like, once Goku got it, Krillin got it. But yeah, Goku, he surpassed Krillin a while ago. But hey, who needs that shit when you got math? Because he definitely, like, But he was just like, hey, what's 4 plus 7? And Chiaotzu was like, I was like, yeah, man, I understand. Yeah. I get it, brother. Math fucking sucks. God damn.
Well, I think the difference here is that like you can eventually do it. It'll just take you a little bit of time if you're actually solving the equation. Chiaotzu couldn't do it at all.
Yeah, it's just like, bro, it's just like, all right, well, like he brings out like the fucking division table. It's like, yeah, bro, I'm out of here. Where's the calculator at, bro? I was never good at division. Like, oh, addition, subtraction, multiplication, that's cool. Division? No way. No way. Give me a fucking calculator. Chiaotzu, I will say, I'm not that down bad. Where he was like, what's 9 minus 1? He was like, I was like, all right, yeah, you deserve to get slammed into that wall, brother. God damn, go back to school a little bit. I can relate to you on a spiritual level, but not like that. God damn. Krillin decided to disrespect him, like, by the way, dumbass, it's 8. like, damn, bro, you knocked him out. You know he can't hear you, bro. You know he can't hear you. God damn. But then we move on to the next fight. Goku versus, what's this dude's fucking name? Panput. Panput. Whatever.
Yeah, it's about as douchebaggy he is the guy himself, so.
This reminded me of how the fight with because when Goku pulled up to try to find Bulma's place and he's like, oh yeah, like I'll give you some money if you can beat me. I was like, this is probably how the fight would have went if Goku actually fought that guy. Different guy here, obviously, but this is probably how it would have went. I loved him just like sort of flexing and being like, oh yeah, look at me, I can knock down this wall. And he was like, I can concave your chest if that works. He was like, wait, what? Elbows him right in the sternum, flops over. God damn. Yeah, this is easily the most filler fight here. I mean, hey, at least it wasn't like a one shot. Like you hit him with a couple of moves.
They do make it a little more exciting in the anime, where
really?
like I think the whole thing is like he's a movie star, and he has a lot of agents who are like relying on him winning this tournament. So some guys like trick Goku into getting in their limousine, and then they try to like drive him out of town or something.
I remember that episode.
Yeah. So
it's like
the real
now
worry
it's like
is,
a race against time of like make him try to get back to the tournament. And before he
the
gets
real worry is like, is he going to get back in the tournament in time before he gets disqualified? But in this, he just like walks out and then it hits him 3 times and then done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get fucked. You lose. Go to hell. Die. That sounds about right for me. That's about right. And then what's the next fight we move on to? Tien Shinhan versus Jackie Chun. This is like the first.
This one's really good.
Yeah, this is like the first like big name one that we really get. As much as I love Yamcha, God, we gonna get you out.
Yeah.
But this is like the first one where I was like, oh, I don't know who's gonna win this one. I don't fucking know. It made sense that excuse me. God, I need to get some water. It made sense that Tien would win, but I was not expecting it to be in this fashion. This was very nice. This man, Tien, throwing up fucking gang signs. Him and Jackie Chun throwing up gang signs, moving their hands around all fast, trying to punch each other. But hey, they continue their little brawl here. They just go back and forth now that I'm sort of like flipping through these pages. And then we get the first solar flare. This is fucking crazy. Yeah. Man, this is another thing that I've seen so much in Dragon Ball. Like, it's just become a staple of it. I mean, it makes sense that Tien is using it, but, like, again, I've just seen Krillin use it so much where I'm just like, true. Forgot that you
I never knew it was this early.
Yeah.
Dragon Ball Fighters, Tien does not have the solar flare Krillin does, which is, it's odd.
Yeah.
Why does... I know Krillin learns it, but like, why Tien's the guy who first uses it? Huh.
I guess does Tien like I don't know if he ever uses it again, right?
I'm sure he probably has. Must have, maybe not.
I don't know.
I think the implication is that Krillin's is much stronger because like the light then reflects on his bald head.
Oh my God, Krillin Moon Man, let's go.
So I think that's why he's more well known for using his. It's just brighter technically.
That do be making sense. That do be making sense.
Oh, I just
Sorry, go ahead.
remembered one of my favorite fucking bits from Team 4-Star, the Dragon Ball Z Abridged, where
Shouts out
Krillin
to
uses
them.
Krillin uses the solar flare on Cell, but then Cell like comes back. He's like, "How did you avoid my solar flare?" And it's like, "I blinked." Oh yeah, I'll do it.
Oh, yeah, it's very fair. I simply closed my eyes. You know what? Yeah, true. Yeah, I'd like for that to be a little thing. I wonder if that'll be a thing later on in the series. Just be like, yeah, I just blinked, dude. Because I mean, like, as simple as it is, I mean, this is the same series where it's like, Krillin, you don't have a nose, you can't smell him. Yeah, you're right. And just wakes up and beats him. So like,
Exactly.
I wouldn't be surprised. It's just like, oh, I simply didn't look at it. Right, true. And then they immediately get folded. But yeah, this sort of goes into what I was referencing earlier. God, my mic keeps moving to the side. I gotta fix it later. Sort of what I was referencing earlier about how Jackie Chun talking with Tien here, and it's not like corny or anything. Like it's very genuine. Like he's trying to reach out to this young kid and sort of uplift him from the vice of evil. And at first, you know, he's not going for it. Tien uses a Kamehameha, which, man, that was crazy. But yeah, at first he's not going for it, but as the fight continues, he's sort of like, he's not 100% on their side, obviously, but he's a bit like unsure about what's going on at the very least. And by that point, Jackie Chun's like, oh, that's about all I came here to do. Time to hit the old dusty trail. And just walks out, man.
I really like this line right here where Roshi says, "I'm just pointing out that life would be more fun if you learned to laugh and love. Or do you prefer being hated by others, like the Crane Master?" That's a good line.
Yeah. Fucking Roshi, living by live, laugh, love. I respect that. I respect that a whole lot. And then, what's after that one? It's Goku and Kuririn, right?
That's honestly my favorite fight in the arc. It's
Oh,
so
yeah.
fun.
Yeah, I agree.
This is one of those that I think you guys should watch in the anime because the animator for it is Naotoshi Shida, who is like a really great animator.
I was about to say, I heard he was really fucking good.
Yeah, he made the Gear 4th, the first Gear 4th transformation in One Piece.
Oh,
wow.
That's sick.
He animated
That's
a lot.
a fucking resume right there.
Yeah.
He animated a lot of the Katakuri Snake Man fight.
Oh,
He
yeah.
Toei a lot. And there's lots of good stuff he does in Dragon Ball Super. It's very different from his current stuff, or like the older stuff is very different because
for
the
sure.
newer stuff is so much more detailed and amazing. But the older stuff is still really good, and the choreography in the Goku Krillin fight is so good.
Yeah, I mean, like, even just reading it here, the choreography here is really great. I love this. I always love it when they just jump up super high in the arena. Like, they just start fighting in the air. Krillin hits him with his fucking down heavy, smashes him into the ground. I was like, oh shit, I recognize that move too. Goku lands on his feet. That was nice. He just jumps up and kicks. My boy fucking Krillin pulling out the Kirby tech, man. This man's the moon, then he's Kirby. He's floating all over the place. I respect it, bruv. I respect it. God, there was something else I wanted to point out, but I can't remember what it was. There was something else. Damn it. It was something else in this fight that I thought was really cool. Oh, well. I guess if it was that important, I'll remember it later. That's fine. It's so funny just seeing like these moves. Like there's like it's like a stretch of like a few pages where like Krillin dives in and Goku's like, all right, just deals with him. And then Krillin's like, all right, well, damn, that kind of hurt. How about a Kamehameha? Goku literally just blocks it with a hand. It's like, fuck, dude. Like, God damn, man. You're going to disrespect my boy like this? Golly. But yeah, he gets around. All of that was just a distraction. He gets around, he grabs his tail, and surely this is going to go his way, right, fellas? Absolutely. This is going to go his way. No, we've been out here. Yeah, we've been training our tail, which I don't even know how the fuck you do that. I don't know how you do that. I don't know. Maybe you just like.
And it was pretty difficult too. I mean, yeah, so it's like you gotta imagine it had to go through something crazy for that.
I imagine he probably just like threw a log on his tail and then I don't know, had to do like push-ups on it, or fucking tail push-ups.
I think there is one of those filler episodes where they explain it in the anime.
Yeah,
But
I mean,
it was I can't remember it.
Yeah, it's not like I need an explanation for it anyway. Like it's literally just like Goku trained his tail. That's fine. Like I don't care. I just thought it was funny. It was like, yeah, I trained my tail. Oh. Yeah, I just like, oh, I didn't know that was a thing that you can just do. That's cool though. I like the one panel.
Doing them tail push-ups. Just
yeah, we getting the work in, bro. We getting the work in. I like the little sequence of panels where Roshi is like going through this whole thing. He's like, wow, man, Goku is so fucking strong. At this point, Goku no longer has any weaknesses. And Krillin's like, oh, what's that over there? Huh? And just decks him right in the face. Like, I thought that shit was amazing. And then Roshi was like, oh, well, I guess he has one. Shit. That man, Dragon Ball's so funny, man. Like, it's just a really funny series. I love this shit. And it also helps that I just really like Goku and Krillin. Like, they're dynamic together. They're great. Goku trolling in the middle of the fight. Again, very, very on brand for October. Goku pops up and he's like, boo. So, you know, very topical. Obviously, we here in our little book club,
right.
We knew exactly what we were doing when we got to this arc and saved it for here. Oh yeah, I forgot.
We did not.
What the fuck? Why the fuck you say that shit, man? But I totally forgot. It ends with Goku like just blitzing Krillin and then just sending him flying outside of the ring. Is like, oh man, he hit him a lot too. Like 8 blows. Now that I'm looking back on it, 8 blows. Yeah, he hit him with eight hits. It was sort of like that moment in the first tournament that we saw where it was Jackie, Chun, and Krillin where they were reenacting what they did, except didn't even reenact it this time. It was literally just, yeah, we moved that fast. We're moving on to the next one. I'm for it. I support it. And then we move on to the big main event here. The world's greatest super battle. Tien Shinhan versus Son Goku. This was a really good one. This is a very close second, but I agree with the consensus. I think Goku versus Krillin was just my favorite in general. Shouts out the volleyball play. It was so cool to see this actually implemented. Tien's such a fucking dork. Fucking this whole thing is like, yes, I'm going to be the world's greatest assassin because I'm super serious. Yes. And then like you have this one panel of him just looking super fucking goofy, like, yes, sir. Yeah. May I take your hat, sir? Just like, damn, bro.
It's like, yeah. He strives to be this big assassin, but we all know deep inside he's a fucking goofball.
He's a fucking doik. So yeah, it makes sense. Just...
Of course, he would never admit that out loud. But
yeah, of course, yeah, you can't just be out here saying that about yourself, you know. Yeah,
even Tien is always seen as like stoic and like super serious. But like, it's hard to really see him as that serious. Well, the man who's created the volleyball fist move.
Yeah, right. Volleyball fist. Hey, that move is really good in fighters too. So shots out.
Really great. Really great.
Yeah, and he was putting the fucking boots to Goku here. He spiked them down, got Goku's eyes bugging out of his head. But of course, very typical Goku fashion, at least to this point, he gets right up and he's like, all right, nigga, you kind of got some bite on you. Like, all right, cool. And it was so hype. Like, again, I just never get tired of Goku being strong, where he's just like, all right, cool. I think I'm gonna go into my battle level power. For now, I was just using tournament level. Now I gotta turn into Mr. Unlimited. I gotta fucking go into my battle power. Turns it on immediately. He hits the switch. Just fucking floors Tien for that little bit, man. And it was so cool to see Goku like knock him into the air. And he was set up for the Kamehameha. He's like, Nah, man. I got hype. I thought he was just like, nah, you not even worth it, bruv. I just want to come down here and fight you more. I ain't want to end it like that. But Roshi was saying that now it's better to save energy, which makes more sense, you know. I think it'd be crazy if after all this buildup with Tien, Goku was like, all right, you lose now, and just beats the shit out of him. But I like this a lot more. It's a lot more back and forth. And then, of course, we sort of, I guess, oh no, how could I forget? Man, I was just thinking, we were just talking about it earlier. I totally forgot. Whereas, like, he activates the solar flare. He's like, well, how did you dodge? I blinked. Yeah, and Goku is just like, how did you dodge? Oh, well, I put on these fucking sunglasses, which is great because, like, just earlier in the tournament when Goku saw that technique, he was like, man, how did the ref not get, like, blinded by it? Perfect setup.
Right.
Again, man. Perfect setup for this whole thing. Dragon Ball, really good at, like, setting up punchlines. And, like, they're really, like, I don't know if, like, clever is the best word to use, but, like, they managed to pull it out where it's just like, I didn't even think about that. Like, that was the perfect time to utilize that joke, I guess. Like, last week we sort of brought up, like, how Launch stole the helicopter thing. And Roshi was like, don't worry about it. She'll come back once she transforms. They all get tied up and they have a bomb strapped to their island. Launch comes back just like he said. That gag gets brought back into it, and then that's how they end up getting freed from it. You have all the stuff here. This, again, as an example, was just perfect setup, and then here we are right into the gag. It's, man, really clever. This series is very clever when it comes to this shit. It's not just ha-ha funny. It's just like, oh, this was not only funny, but I see where you're coming from with this. Like, this was perfectly set up. It was great. Some real good shit Dragon Ball has here. Who would have thought Dragon Ball is a good series? But we keep progressing here, and that's where we get more on Tien. And Chiaotzu sort of starts to interfere. He starts holding Goku back. Tien, at first, he doesn't notice it. He's like, oh, damn, I'm putting the boots to this child. Let's go. Keeps beating him up a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Yeah, he's whooping his ass. Then he sort of realizes what's going on, and he calls him out and says, listen, man, I'm not trying to win like this. Like, I just want to enjoy the smell of the game here, bruv. And then the Crane Master is like, this isn't Guilty Gear.
Yeah, then you got the Crane teacher being a dick, but he gets sent out pretty fast.
Dude, he gets his ass team rocketed fucking just sent out of here by Roshi. That's so crazy. Like, the Kamehameha is just like, oh man, this is like this super crazy technique. Oh, here we are. We're about to just whip it out and just send this dude flying. The accuracy of my boy Roshi, too. Just specifically targeting him. That's a master right there. Well, I guess he did say, too, where he's like, that's not going to kill him. Let's go. That's fucking insane. Like, imagine sitting next to that dude. He just gets sent flying and it's just like, oh, he's not dead. All right, sure, I guess. Like, fun, like, yeah, I guess we're right back into the fight. And they waste no time getting back into it. They immediately start swanging. Tien, this sick freak, grows 4 arms What the fuck? When was this? Like, Ty, is this ever a thing, like, again in this series? I swear to God, I've never seen
Pretty
this
sure it gets
before.
brought back up in Super. Or at
I
least,
mean,
but
yeah, I think it is brought back up in Super. He does use it in Super, but like that's the tournament power which is just like a constant moment of I recognize that thing. So I
Pretty much.
don't think it gets. Yeah, I don't remember it being used in like the Nappa fight, the Piccolo fight, any other fight. This is just the one time I see him use it. Yeah.
Yeah, I was just
That's
like,
weird.
ew. Yeah, I could not believe that shit. I'm sorry, what were you saying?
Once again, I might be wrong because like I'm no better than Toriyama, bro. I forget all the time. I just earlier forgot that. Tien
as
uses
far as
the
I
soul.
remember, it's only used twice in the series. Here and in Super. Or like, it's literally never brought up again for like the last 20 years.
Well, it looks like it hurts, so I understand.
Yeah, it's fucking gross. Because I thought it was just going to be like, when he's like talking about it, like, oh, 4 arms. I'm like, oh, he's just going to move his hands. Like what Goku did, where he moves his hands so fast, it looks like he has 4
Mhm.
arms. Nah, this nigga
Yeah.
just grew a second pair of arms. I was like, come on, what the fuck is this? All right, well, glad to know that's just as random as I thought it was. But the two of them, they continue their fight for a bit, and then Tien brings out that shit, the Kikoho, brings it out.
Mm.
First time we get introduced to it in the series. It's such a sick move. I really like this move. I feel bad for him though. It takes away a little bit of your life force each time you fucked up by it. But hey, had to pull it out.
Yeah.
Completely nukes the arena. This is something else that I guess I wanted to bring
Your
up
mic
real
is
quick.
a little staticky right now.
Is it? Oh. Okay, yeah. I don't know what's going on. This is very weird.
I'm fine now.
Oh, all
Yeah,
right.
it doesn't. It's not.
As long
bad
as I'm
now.
okay now. I don't know. I've been having a thing with YouTube. It's been today, and I think I had it like another time during the week, where it's just like, yeah, you're not connected to the internet, but I'm on Discord and I have full bars. Nah, but Streamlabs
No.
is telling me that I have excellent ping. Nah. Okay, like it's just very weird. I don't know why, but whatever.
Yeah.
We're pretty much at the end of this anyway, so we can just wrap up soon.
Yeah, like the conclusion to this fight was something else. Because, like,
Yeah.
yeah,
they're up in the air. They're tussling with each other. Or they're, all the while, they're actually falling back down to the ground. Oh, and so it's like...
yeah.
And like, the way it ends. And, like, Goku losing just because of that one truck. Of just
Smacked
being
into that one truck, man. It's like, damn, bro. Like that should look like it hurt too. Just smacked right off of it into the ground. It's like, damn. Golly.
He would have won the whole thing if it were not for that one truck being in that
If
place
it wasn't
at
for
that
that
time.
one truck, exactly. Yeah. Just get out the
One thing
way,
I-
bro. Damn.
I also want to say, like, I really love the fucking tri-beam, like, as a move.
Yeah.
Because I can't remember who described it as this. It was either Jigga or Sky. But basically he starts as like, yeah, the move where he makes a triangle with his hands, shoots out a circular beam, and
Oh,
creates
that was me.
square
I said that.
cradle. Yes. That
I
was
never
it's
realized that
ridiculous.
before. Yeah, that's very true.
Yeah,
I
makes
never
it-
realized that before.
Yeah, he makes a square crater. Like, what the?
Like, all
It's
right, bro.
nonsense.
Yeah.
But
This
I-
man got
I'm
shapes.
remembering it as Sky and Jig because they were talking about how in
I
one
mean,
of
yeah,
the
they're the more Dragon Ball
Yeah.
people than I am.
well, I remember because like one time Sky and Jig were talking about in one of the Dragon Ball games, if you use this move because it like takes your health away, if you use it on an enemy in this specific game, I think it was like either Raging Blast or Budokan, I don't remember, but your health depletes as you use it, but you can keep spamming it. But whenever the enemy is on the ground, they take less damage, so you can just kill yourself before you kill the enemy.
Yeah, it was Sky was bringing it up. Yeah.
Yeah, it's so funny.
God damn, shorty. God damn. But yeah.
Like you do more damage than you do that.
the fucking boys, he brings out the Neo Tri-Beam. That don't work. They fight in the air. Goku smacks into the side of a truck, and barely by the skin of his teeth, Tien pulls it out, gets the victory. I will say my boy fell into the genjutsu though. He was like, "Oh, don't worry, guys, I'll pay for dinner." First mistake, brother. First mistake, brother. God
Don't
damn.
worry. Don't worry, he got out of it by the death of somebody.
I was about to say.
And then dun dun dun.
Yeah,
Krillin
our boy
been
Krillin
killed.
gets killed, man. That's a crazy cliffhanger to end off on. Our boy gets killed. I like how we couldn't tell enough because it's just like, oh yes, Krillin has been killed. Next chapter, the death of Krillin. Okay. Like, it's literally like, I have the book in front of me right now. It's literally the panel like, Krillin's been killed. Immediately, like, the next page, I don't even have to flip it. It's literally just like, the death of Krillin. Okay, I got it. That boy
I
is
know.
dead. Yes. So Krillin has been killed. We don't know who it is, but if I had to guess by the next arc title, it's King Piccolo. Or at least someone related to King Piccolo.
What?
So,
Yeah, that'll be fun.
yeah, we're gonna see how that all turns out, but that'll be for the next stream. I think that's everything that I want to say about these two sagas. Is there anything else you guys want to say before we wrap on up here?
Well, I mean, I don't know if there's much to say. I just feel like it was an interesting fact I wanted to mention on this.
Go
So you
ahead.
know about how by the later half of this series, everyone learns how to fly except for Roshi?
Uh-huh.
So the reason for that is because as of the crane teacher. Because basically it would mean learning to fly would basically mean using his technique, and like he just hates the guy too much to actually do that. That's so he just refuses to learn it. He could learn how to fly, he just doesn't want to.
That's some real hater shit.
That's some
It is.
real
That's why I
hater
love it.
shit. That's really cool. Okay, that makes a lot of sense because I was like, man, why can't he fly? Makes sense now. Yeah.
I want to hear what Zenith has to say about this arc because you've been pretty quiet so far.
Yeah, I mean, you know, y'all are more Dragon Ball people than me, so it's like I'm just sort of
Well-
along for the ride right now, to be honest.
Yeah,
I mean,
Um,
now we're in the content that I don't know about. So
Yeah,
this is some shit
that's
that I don't
true.
know.
I do like the arc a lot. Like I said earlier, I think this is my favorite arc so far. It's just has like in terms of the tournament style, because we've only had one tournament so far, I think, if I'm remembering right. But like, it's just better in every way. It all like a lot of like even the fights that aren't that good, like have a good gag to them, like the man wolf thing. Krillin versus Goku and Goku versus Tien just back to back are two of the best fights in the series so far. It's just a really fun arc, and it hits. I really like Tien and just his how things are handled with him, because it's like I don't know. It's one of those things where it is the classic like reformed villain trope, but it's handled in a way that's very small scale. So like
Mhm.
it kind of works for this arc a lot. I
Oh,
like
yes,
I like
sir.
the arc quite a bit. It's
Oh,
just
yes,
a
sir.
lot of fun.
You know what? I agree. That's a very good take. But yeah, I think we're all done here, right, fellas? We don't got anything
Pretty
else to
much,
say.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm good.
Sounds good
pull
to
out
me.
my book of Dragon Ball facts. Wait, hold on.
No, we are done. We're ending this podcast right now.
Yeah,
We will catch you
Yeah, I
guys
guess
in the
I'm
next
gonna
one.
do my Dragon Ball fact.
Yeah, we will go. We'll catch you in the next one, King Piccolo. Thanks for watching, listening, whatever.
Fuck you.
Like the stream, share it, blah blah blah. Goodbye.
Boy.